little bit of health, a little bit of beauty, and so what better way to combine them both than with the greatest beauty product of all time that is also tremendously healthy for you at the same time. So what we get to do for my host pick, and our friend Andrew Lessman did this as a one-time offer. This is Andrew's famous Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. We offered this way back in July. It was a huge, huge, huge offer as a today's special. In July, I asked Andrew if I could bring this back in October for one little quick peek at a host pick price, and he agreed to do this just for us ladies and for the guys. So let me show you the choices real quick, and then we're going to introduce Andrew. He's going to call in and join us. A 60, a 180, a 360 cap supply. You decide the size you want. I expect every one of these are going to sell out. Here is the regular price. Here is our host pick pricing today. Here is the savings. Flex pay available on the larger one. This is the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails with EGCG in the formula. And bonjour, Andrew Lessman calling us from Paris.
Bonjour.
You're there? Okay, what time is it in Paris?
It's about 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, thank you. So you stayed up with us.
Absolutely. In fact, I just spent the entire day with Muriel's family, because Muriel's from France.
Nice. How wonderful.
So I spent the whole day with her family in the countryside. They live outside Paris.
Beautiful.
And this is probably the first English I've spoken in 4 days.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? I can only imagine, because it's funny when people talk about the fact that, you know, when we hear Andrew here and how brilliantly he shares information about the vitamins, if you ever did the show in French, I bet you could and not miss a beat.
Oh, it would be as easy as doing it in English.
How about that?
It's fun.
So let's talk about this. And by the way, if everybody can use express ordering, we're very busy this afternoon. But this is the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails with EGCG in the formula. 69, you get 360 capsules of that big bottle for $69.90, and then the 100, or you can choose the smaller one, the 60 cap supply. Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, Andrew, has become one of your single most successful products ever. It has over 3,000 reviews on HSN.com. 2,600 of those reviews are perfect 5 stars, which is kind of unheard of for a beauty product. It's pretty remarkable, and I think you were even surprised at the huge blockbuster success of this wonderful product.
Oh, I was astounded. In fact, I just made this because it was such a requested product, but never dreamed it would be, I think, the largest in terms of capsule volume, because the bottles are larger than our typical products like CoQ10. But in terms of capsule volume, we make more capsules of this product than any other product. And this is, as you said before, this is a special formula that we made one time. We managed to get extra biotin in there. So it's truly a unique opportunity, because we just set aside some capsules from the last time we did it, and we set aside the capsules with the EGCG in it, and that's what's available today.
There you go. So, and we do have all the sizes right now. We held this until today just for you, because Andrew knows I personally adore this product. You know, you will see a difference in your hair, in your skin, and in your nails. And that's the beauty of this product. You would not get thousands of women to give this a perfect 5-star review, and men too, if you weren't seeing a difference. So I think that's why I call it, this is the best beauty bang for your buck, if you will, because for a little pennies a day, you are going to see a difference. If you want to grow out your hair, you want your hair to be healthier, shiny, thicker, you want your hair to look better, this is a wonderful product to try. Your skin, my skin is glowier, and I know the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails has made a huge difference for me. My nails are so strong, and they grow so fast. And I really I've been using this product for many, many years. I think all the girls who work here at HSN, we all take this product religiously, because we get to see those results. And it's amazing, because I think the reason we see results, Andrew, is that this is not, this level of biotin, we're not getting anywhere near this in our diet on a daily basis.
Not at all. The typical multivitamin will give you about 30 micrograms. So this gives you more than 100 times more than the typical multivitamin. the typical diet will give you about 25 to 50 micrograms. So this pretty much gives you almost 100 times more than the typical diet will. And the only way you get to see that visible difference is if you're given the proper amount. Unfortunately for all the supplements out there and those of us using them, biotin is perhaps the most expensive ingredient in the typical multivitamin at about $1,000 a kilogram. So it's ridiculously expensive, frankly, and that's the problem. And in fact, we just at lunch today, Muriel's godmother was there, and we had shared some vitamins with her family the last time we were here. And I think, like all of us, they're sort of skeptical. And she was astounded, showing us her hair and her nails, how things had changed in the 6 months since we'd been here. So
it's true.
It really does work. It's something that there's no risk. You get to try this, and it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee or longer, as we know now. And so you have nothing to lose but an opportunity to see something that we never thought possible from a simple, healthy supplement.
It's true. And I love what you just said, because we have extended that return policy till January 31st because it's gift-giving season, and we know people, are shopping for gifts already. But the truth is, there's never been a better time to get it home and see if you do not see the amazing results. Those of us who take it, we adore this product. We see the benefits. We see the difference. A lot of people tell us that they really notice the difference if they run out and stop taking it, and then they notice that their nails start breaking again, that the hair breaks off, it's harder to grow your hair out. If you have been wanting your hair to grow out, if you've been wanting to wear your hair longer, you just want your hair to look healthier, you have to try Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. I was mentioning, when we talk about the fact we're not getting this amount, 4,000 micrograms of biotin is not something we are getting in our diet. Andrew brings his charts here, but look, you'd have to eat 5 pounds of chicken liver, right? Or 9 pounds of beef liver, or 10 pounds of yeast, 286 cups of mushrooms.
And by the way, Muriel and I have been eating plenty of liver in France because they have foie gras here.
Right.
So it's the only place I'll ever eat it.
But probably not even 9 pounds, right?
No. It's just, and it's one of those nutrients like vitamin B that unfortunately, no matter how you eat, and it's one of those things that you don't have to feel responsible. Oftentimes when it comes to things that are healthy, we feel, gosh, it must be because I have a poor diet.
Right.
But when it comes to biotin, in fact, the healthier your diet, the less you get. So there's nothing we can really do to get the biotin we need except supplement. And unfortunately, because it is so expensive, usually a product is going to shortchange you, or it's not really going to be available.
Exactly.
That's why so many of the reviews that you read will say, gosh, I was taking so much biotin for years, it did nothing. I took Andrew's product, and it made a profound difference.
Exactly. And I'm showing everybody the capsules, Andrew. They are small, they're easy to swallow. The powder is ultra fine. This does not upset your stomach. It does not repeat on you. Everything, all of this is just, these are pure vitamins, all these wonderful natural ingredients that go to work to benefit you. And I think that's the great, we also talk about the fact that when Andrew makes his products, they're all made with solar energy right here in America, in Henderson, Nevada. So you have vitamins that every single thing about taking these vitamins is filled with integrity, from the quality of the ingredients to the way they're manufactured to where they're manufactured. So you really do get the best of all worlds. And as we come into a season where, we're busier, we're under more stress, and I always say that if I'm not feeling well, my hair doesn't look as good, right? If we're under stress, it shows in our skin, right? If you are noticing that your hair doesn't look as shiny and vibrant and healthy as it used to, if your skin is looking dull, if you want to grow your nails out, you really should try this. I only take 1 capsule a day. I used to take 2 a day, but frankly, my hair and nails grow so fast that I only need to take 1 a day to get wonderful, wonderful results. And I think that would be do you hear that often, Andrew, that people maybe start by taking 2, but then can cut it back to 1 a day if they want to?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say, that many people start, especially if they start with a special formula like this one, which starts with 2,000 micrograms per capsule. So it's 4,000 per 2 capsules, 2,000 per capsule. So you're getting actually 8 times more biotin per capsule than we delivered in 2 capsules 15 years ago when we introduced this formula. So the potency is incredibly high, and our biotin is highly bioavailable. It's unlike other biotins that you're going to see out there because it's so soluble. It's in an ultrafine powder, and most people, when you tell them something's going to benefit them, they go, okay, well, like sort of with medicines, we think, what's the downside? What are the side effects?
Exactly.
Or how much is this going to cost?
Right.
At 1 capsule a day, this special formula with all the special ingredients added is still less than 20 cents a day in the large size.
Exactly.
So it's really affordable.
Such a bargain. A 60, a 180, a 360 cap supply. By the way, just looking at my screen, we are down into the hundreds on each size left here. So pick the size you'd like us to send you. Andrew does not normally make this formula. He made this just for you, just for my host pick. This is my favorite choice in healthy hair, skin, and nails. I love it, but I love getting that extra EGCG in there. Powerful antioxidant protection is in there as well. And you can see for yourself, depending on the size you're ordering, here is where the price will go for today. Look at, you're saving more than you're spending. If you're getting a 360 cap supply, look at that, under $70, plus it's on FlexPay. 180 capsules, only $44.90. Again, you're saving more than you're spending. Here, for example, the 180 cap supply, we normally would sell that for $101. That's 180 capsules. You're getting 360 capsules for $69.90 plus the FlexPay. So for all, and by the way, Andrew takes this product too, and people always accuse both of us of wearing wigs.
Oh, there's a whole
and we don't wear wigs or hair extensions. This is our own.
There's a whole bunch of postings about saying that I had cosmetic surgery. If people really wanted to know the reason why I didn't have cosmetic surgery, I don't want to take an aspirin.
I'm the
so
same
the last
way.
thing I'm going to do is go get a surgery.
We're similar in that. I mean, because for me personally, if I was ever going to have surgery, I would have a nose job. Hello? I mean, seriously. You think I'm going to do something, you know, the first thing I would go is here. So my nose should be a dead giveaway to everybody that I clearly am afraid of doing anything like that. And so I need, thank you, Stephen.
You and me both. You and me both.
So anyway, I guess the point here is that it's fun to have a natural product that's super healthy, that delivers benefits, that is a beauty product. It's a vanity product, but the funny thing is the health benefits from looking your best and feeling your best, there is a real value in that. Not to mention, when you read the ingredients here, all the extra vitamins and nutrients, it reads almost like a little mini multivitamin, doesn't it, Andrew?
Yeah, and as a vanity product, I don't think there's anything wrong to want to feel your best and look your best. Of course, that shouldn't run our world, and we shouldn't expect that normal aging isn't going to occur. We all want to age. We all want to be here as long as possible. We just want to do that as intelligently and as gracefully as possible, and gratefully as possible, because being here, we should be grateful. And one of the best ways to show gratitude is to take care of yourself. And the only way to make a difference in the appearance of your hair, skin, and nails, truly by changing those tissues, is on the inside of your body. That's the only opportunity you have. This product is entirely science-based, and it says on the screen, see a difference in less than 30 days. But when you get it this time of year, you get 100 days as a money-back guarantee.
That's very true. You do. If you order it, and by the way, you can do a FlexPay on the larger one. This does make a great gift, by the way. If you're thinking ahead to gift giving, any woman in your life, or guy, you know, men want their hair to look great too. Men, you know, you guys don't get the benefit that we do of wearing makeup and all the things to kind of help cover up something that isn't perfect, whereas for the guys, I mean, it's just, you know, having great skin is a huge asset, and having great hair is a huge, you know, benefit. Not to mention having healthier nails. So I think this is something that men and women both adore. We think of it as just a beauty product for the girls out there, but we all want our hair, skin, and nails to be healthy and to look great. Andrew always talks about the fact, hey, by the way, we are way more, half the quantity gone here. So if you'd like yours, jump in, pick the size that you'd like us to send you. Andrew does not normally make this formula. It's just for my host pick. So I would encourage you to say yes to it. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, we talk about that. I mean, this is when you look at the ingredients and you think about the benefits, you know, it's exciting to know that there is a product with natural ingredients, because the beauty industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And there's a lot of, you know, we're all looking for that holy grail. trial. We're looking for something that's going to give us results, and we're willing to spend whatever it takes. One cream is going to cost more than one bottle of the biggest bottle, right? I mean, we don't blink spending $70 on a beauty cream. This is a year's worth. You take one a day. This is almost a year's worth of beauty in one bottle, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, how long does that cream last?
Exactly, a couple months.
And when you look at this, it delivers so many other benefits. It provides a full B complex. It provides a form of B12 that is really a breakthrough form of B12 that can be absorbed when delivered orally. You won't find it in other supplements, ordinary supplements, because it costs too much.
Right.
But despite how comprehensive this is remarkably affordable at less than 20 cents a day in the large size. And it's a see the difference product. The only reason this is our number one reorder product is not because of the bottle that's in or anything about the product itself, except that it works.
Yeah.
That's the only reason people reorder it.
Exactly. I have some testimonials here. I don't know if we want to attempt to read these. Do you want to try to, you have a computer screen in front of you?
I do, but I'm on a delay. So
okay.
You could read them.
Okay.
I would be able to.
Oh, that's so interesting. So you're on it. So on the phone we're live, but as you're watching on the screen, it's all coming up after we're saying it. Boy, you're good at this. You've done this before.
Once before.
I'm going to bring a couple of these up here, then I'm going to read a couple of the reviews to everybody, because there are 2,600 perfect 5-star reviews on Andrew's Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. Wonderful product. I've been taking this product for 3 years because my doctor put me on blood pressure medicine, which caused my hair to fall out. Ever since I started taking this product, my hair no longer falls out. My hair is nice and thick now, and my skin is very moist and shiny. Love it.
It's what's interesting. I've read reviews like that so many times that talk about things like prednisone or say even antidepressants, antihypertensives, high blood pressure medications, and of course you always want to show this to your doctor. It's just nutrients and vitamins, so there's not going to be a problem. But always show it to your doctor. Yep. But it shouldn't be something that you can't do anything about, because these medications affect the chemistry in your body, and that can affect, of course, from the inside how your hair, skin, and nails grow, which we all know that in terms of our diet. We know it in terms of medication, so isn't it just common sense that good nutrition will have a positive effect on our hair, skin, and nails?
Okay, Stephen just told me 400 left if you want the 60, 400 left if you want the 180. We're down into the hundreds on the 360. Most people are ordering the 360, so definitely call us before they completely sell out.
And because it's a special form that we did, just this one formula, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make much more of this. Okay. So we didn't expect to be in this position.
Exactly. I want to read another quick testimonial for you. It's really fun to hear the feedback. This says, better nails and hair. I was very reluctant to buy this product because there are so many hair, skin, and nail vitamins on the market, but now I wish I had ordered a bigger bottle. I already had great skin, but it did wonders for my hair and nails. My hair was thinning around the edges, and just thinning, period, from chemical processing my hair most of my life, but after 2 weeks of taking Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, I saw my hair start to grow and get thicker. It was amazing. Great product. Love that review. Wow. Aren't these nice? I'm going to read one more real quick. It says, it works. While I've always had a full head of thick, wavy hair at 66, I was seeing signs of thinning on the sides and at the crown. I've been using Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails for several months, 1 capsule a day, and my hair looks full, thicker, and healthier. I wear it in a long layer, short bob, and get compliments all the time. I'll never stop using it. That's Helen in California. See, I'm with Helen. You know, I mean, I agree. When you see results, when a beauty product delivers for you, you're just going to, we always say to you, Andrew, please don't ever stop making this, because it really does work.
Oh, no, a lot of the reviews say they'll hunt me down wherever I am. But when you look at the reviews, there's over 3,000. Yeah. I think a little bit over 80% are perfect 5-star reviews. Yep. When you add in the 4-star reviews, which are all excellent reviews, you're at over 90% of the reviews. So if a product like this had 50 to 60% positive reviews, you'd go, wow, that's like a restaurant or a book. You'd go, wow, that's very good.
Yeah.
But to have a product like this, where you'd expect with skin and hair care products, They're
all
different for everyone.
Right.
But because this goes to the very origins of these tissues, it's the same for everyone. We share the same chemistry. It might manifest differently in all of us, but we all share the same chemistry. And that's where this works. It works on our internal chemistry in all our cells.
So what you're saying is it does not discriminate. It doesn't matter your nationality, what type of hair you have, curly hair, straight hair, what age you are.
It's the ultimate equal opportunity beauty product.
Isn't that nice? I mean, unfortunately, in the world of beauty, it just doesn't work that way. I mean, most of us, I've been taking this for well over a decade, and there are very few beauty products that most of us find that we stay that loyal to. Because, you know, we're always looking for the next best thing. We're always looking for, okay, is there something out there that's going to work better? But what's interesting about Andrew's Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, this is the one beauty product that continues to top itself. Because now we're talking about 4,000 micrograms of biotin. Originally, it was 30 micrograms of biotin.
But also, what's fascinating, typical beauty products, all of them, in fact, that work on the outside of your body, they're working on tissues after those tissues are already dead. Yeah. Those tissues are deceased. You know, we cut our hair, we don't need an anesthesiologist. We cut our nails, we don't need someone to deal with the pain because those tissues are dead. But with our hair, skin, and nails, when we change them from the inside, every day, every month, every year, we get to build on a better foundation. So this product only works better over time. Unlike other products that every day is a new day because they're on the outside of your body working on tissues that are deceased, this only gets better with time.
There we go. Okay, the final call is going to go out here pretty soon. Just to remind you again, it's a 60, a 180, or a 360 capsule supply. This has the EGCG in the formula. It's a huge value for you today for our holiday host pick. And you know, it's funny because this day I really did focus a little bit more on health, on wellness, on just hearth and home, because the holidays is about that. It's a time when we are with our family, we're with our friends, we're busier, and it's so important for us to take care of ourselves. And this is, this is a gift you give yourself. When you look in the mirror, even when you're tired, you look in the mirror and your hair looks healthier and your skin is glowing and your nails are nice and healthy, it just makes you feel good about yourself. And there's something psychologically really great about that, knowing every day, no matter what, and even when you have no makeup on, you will notice your skin's going to look better, your hair will be healthier. And that is just a good feeling. So it's a little gift we give ourselves. Yes, this would make a great gift, but really I think of this as a gift from Andrew to you, from me and Andrew to you. I picked it, he manufactured it, and was so generous to offer this huge value. This is close to like what a Today Special would be. It's a big, big, big savings, which is pretty fantastic. So I'm excited you're all calling in. Gal, we have the final couple hundred here. Just to remind you one more time, we're busy. Thousands of people trying to get this, almost 4,000 out the door, so I would love to encourage you to at least try it for the first time. I have one more pick. I did a double header with Andrew. It's 1:30 in the morning in Paris, and we're keeping him up. But I appreciate
almost 2 o'clock. Muriel's fast asleep. It's almost 2 o'clock, but that's good.
I'm so sorry. See, when we planned this, we didn't know that you were going to be in Paris, but
nor did I. Nor did I.
It was nice, though. I can tell you have not been you didn't have a lot of wine, or if you did, you don't sound like you've had a lot of wine.
But I had at dinner, but dinner by now was about 6 hours ago.
Oops. Okay, well, that's probably a good thing.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's probably better to be sober while you're on national TV.
Exactly. All right, again, to remind all of you, it's the 60, the 180, or the 360. Look at the savings here. This is what we're excited about. You are saving way more than you're spending today. For the 360, which is the top seller, final couple hundred, last call is going out across the board here. As Andrew said, normally we're able to offer, give lots and lots and lots more to these different sizes, but this is such a limited item that we do not normally stock. This is something just here, just for my host pick. So there you have it. You pick your favorite one. Over 4,000 have been spoken for. Well over 1,000 of you still trying to get it. So I'll let you know how we're doing there. But there's one more item that I had to pick for my host pick, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. It's something that I love, and I'm thrilled that Andrew has finally brought ginger to HSN.